For decades, people have looked into the night sky and wondered if there was life amongst the stars. Recently, we've come so much closer to answering that question. But the discovery wasn't made on some distant planet thousands of light years away, but within our own backyard. Scientists have discovered liquid water on the surface of Mars. Water is widely considered one of the building blocks of life. Liquid water on the surface of Mars is a massive step forward for science in the search for life in the cosmos.
It's very important that we've discovered at least the traces of liquid water on Mars for two reasons. One, scientists are really looking to see if we can find forms of life anywhere else that have developed in the universe. And as far as we know, life, as we understand it, needs liquid water to thrive. So signs of liquid water on Mars mean that there could potentially be life there.
Running down the sides of mountains during the summer months of Mars, liquid water was photographed by the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. These flows of water are the thawing of ice in the upper mountains that recede during the winter months.
Right now, there's something called the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter that's going around Mars and taking pictures and taking information from the surface. And the photographed streaks, dark streaks on the surface of Mars that appear to be seasonal. That during the warmer seasons, you see this streak, and during the cooler seasons, it disappears. And they've determined that those streaks are the result of liquid water flowing through sort of crystalline structures on the surface of Mars.
This wasn't the first time water was discovered on the planet. In fact, ice had been found in earlier missions, but this discovery of liquid water transcends that.
The ice on the poles is largely frozen carbon dioxide, and it's solid, and so we don't think the water that is there is solid, so we don't think life could actually develop there. Actually having liquid flowing water is substantially different.
The discovery of liquid water on Mars is in essence the future of space exploration. NASA for years has been looking for viable sources of water for the foundations of a human colony on the red planet.
This is a big deal because it means that we don't have to take our water with us. So now when we start going there, instead of having to cart everything with us, they can just take the means to desalinate it to get liquid water there, and it gives a much better chance of us being able to have manned missions to Mars, as well as long-term colonization on Mars in the near future. So I think just like we saw in the 60s, sort of a push to get to the moon, I think you're starting to see a groundswell support for having a push to the planet Mars, which I think is very exciting because that's really going to push our space exploration and colonization in a good direction.
So now, scientists look to the stars and the red planet for the future of human civilization. This has been Colin Stewart
and David Dahlgren
reporting for the Current OC.